Hey everyone, it's CR7 here, and welcome to Race 10 of the CR7 LEGO Fleet Car Series, Season 1. As you can see, the track is now prepared and ready to go. And multicolor number 1 is going to go first. As you can see, he's parked right behind multicolor number 1, the first entry in the multicolor team. I do want to announce something. Season 2 of the CR7 LEGO Fleet Car Series is expected to begin after Season 1. And it's going to have an extended roster. It's going to be up from 12 to 16 cars. So we'll have 4 new entries coming in Season 2. So yeah, let's get started. And again, our pole sitter is going to be multicolor number 2. He's going to start us off after winning the previous event. So let the smashing and mashing commence. Not a good start for multicolor number 2. Smashing into each other already. Multicolor number 2 gets walloped right there. Oh, Shadow drives in there in full head of steam. There's Whiteout late into the fray there. Alright, we're going to see who advances into round 2. We gather everyone over here. And we'll have multicolor number 2 come back first. Already smashing into each other again. Darkin gets a good run there. Oh, multicolor number 2 gets walloped right there. And Shadow gets a good run too. Already sideswiping into each other. And here comes half and half to end the segment. Oh, big hit right there. And I think the roof, actually big damage to Greenish, I do believe. Yeah, it is. The entire roof assembly and the back assembly has come right off. Here's the roof right here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to continue. We did have a car lose the roof and continued on into the final segment before. And it appears that Shadow will take the segment win. I'll do the results right over here. Second place is multicolor number 1. Darken is 3rd place. 4th is Whiteout. 5th is half and half. 6th place, it appears to be hatch number 2. 7th place appears to be multicolor number 3. And 8th place is multicolor number 2. Our previous race winner hangs on. So with that being said, Greenish with a beat and battered race machine. Firestopper, hatch number 3, and hatch number 1 are eliminated. And Greenish mechanics are going to have to do some hefty repairing for that car. It is torn to shreds. Well, not really. He's moving around in the car. He says he's okay. But we turn our attention to our round 2 competitors. Let's see how they'll do. Segment number 2, and Shadow will start us off. Sideswiped right there. Head on the barrier goes Whiteout. Oh, half and half barrels in there too. Oh, some part has come off of one car. I'll have to see who that was. It was either hatch number 2 or Darkened. Now the drivers, the last couple of competitors going through there had to proceed with caution. So let's see who that was from. It appeared to be Darkened, and he's going to use his one repair only to repair the back spoiler assembly. All right, gather everyone here, and it appears multicolor number 1 is going to go first. Actually, yeah. I was going to give him a redo, but that would be pointless. multicolor number 1 did not get a good start there. All the other drivers are forced to watch out. Oh, unlike Darkin, who's just ran into him. Oh, hatch number 2 just bumps into the out of bounds area but does not go over. Shadow goes by off screen. Oh, Darkin's hit again by whiteout. Here comes multicolor number 3 to try to get into the final round. And he does not do so, as he just bumped into the rear bumper cover of Darkin's car. And here is the results. I'm gonna have to decide really quick here. All right, I did a quick review, and Shadow will sweep the segments, along with hatch number 2 being second, half and half being third, and multicolor number 2 being fourth. And half and Shadow had some history between those two. They got into an altercation when Shadow was forced out of bounds by half and half, which led to half and half winning the race in a controversial way. But let's see how these two deal with each other in the final segment. The third and final segment, and once again, Shadow will start us off. Already a fierce battle, as I move the camera back just in case if we see some retaliation between Shadow and half. You know Shadow's eager to retaliate against half. Anyways, let's see who wins, as hatch number 2 is going to have the advantage. Oh, this is the chance for Shadow to retaliate. Will he retaliate? Let's find out. Oh, and indeed he does retaliate against half and destroys his car, along with, wow, very minimal damage to Shadow after slamming into half, but that's just reckless driving, if I say so myself. Let me get the camera here. And look at half's front bumper. It has launched all the way out of bounds here. Shadow didn't get what he wanted for forcing half out of bounds, but the officials are gonna have to review Shadow's behavior here. We might see a disqualification. Wow, look at the damage on half's car. This car is completely pulverized. Look at this. Might need a safety cruise here. We'll come back in a minute to give out the official result. As we await results from the officials, it appears that Shadow has hopped out of his car and has attempted to go over to half and exchange words with him or trash talk, but the driver of whiteout is not having it, as you can see. And folks, I don't know what's gotten into Shadow, but he needs to be punished. But half, he's trapped under the car still. He is okay. He is talking with the crew, and oh, whiteout has had enough. He is telling him to get out of here. He is pushing him out towards the out of bounds area. He's like, grab your stuff and get out. He has pushed him out. He has now escorted him out. The driver is Shadow out. And it appears he's ripping the roof off. He is talking with half. They're saying that they might declare half the winner if they decide to disqualify Shadow. If they don't disqualify Shadow, then that's going to be the most controversial call we've ever seen. But I know we won't see that because the officials have sense. All right. And we've gotten a word that Shadow has been disqualified for his actions. And half will be declared the winner again, just to rub some salt on the wound for Shadow. And whiteout has just told half that he is the winner, so now he gets to rub it in Shadow's face all he wants. So first place is half and half. His car is beaten and battered all the heck. We have second place, hatch number 2. Third place, our previous winner, multicolor number 2. And obviously fourth place is the disqualified Shadow. And half and half, the driver half and half is going to get out and celebrate here. Whiteout's going to go over and have a word with Shadow for his actions that he's done. Overhear him talking with him. He's like, "What's gotten into you, man? That's not cool." And here is the driver of half and half. He is out of the car. He's all right. He's rung his bell a little, but he's all right. He has gone to celebrate. He's like, "In your face, Shadow. That's what you get for trying to harm me in the worst possible way." Yes, he is talking to Shadow. He's just off screen. And Shadow is furious still. He's still ticked off. But Whiteout's like, "Just get out already, you big goof. Look what you've done. You've gotten yourself disqualified and you made your rival win." So that's to put the icing on the cake for Shadow's situation. But on the downside, with half and half's victory, he's going to have to fix up his race machine. So, oh, what's this? I gotten some word that Shadow has been suspended for the rest of the season. They'll have to do a driver swap for Shadow's vehicle in the next event. The driver of Shadow has been suspended for the rest of the season. That'll give him some time to think about of what he's done and what he could have done to half and half. So anyways, that ends off this race of the CR7 LEGO Fleet Car Series, as half and half's doing a little victory dance. What wonders will assure us in the next event? I guess we'll have to find out, because it's the second to last race for the next one. So see you then.